Welcome. This video is brought to you by My Shoe Covers, reusable and washable booties for residential contractors with a grip you can count on. Today, we're going to explore a crucial topic for anyone looking to start or grow a plumbing business: debt. But not just any debt. We're going to talk about good debt versus bad debt, and how understanding the difference can be the key to successfully scaling your plumbing business. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your plumbing business to the next level, debt is often part of the equation. The challenge is knowing how to leverage it in a way that benefits your business rather than holding it back. So, let's dive into what good debt looks like for a plumbing business, and what to avoid. Let's begin with good debt. In simple terms, good debt is money you borrow to invest in your business in a way that will generate more revenue, create opportunities for growth, or improve efficiency in the long run. It's debt that ultimately works for you, rather than against you. For a plumbing business, there are several areas where taking on debt can be a smart move, as long as you're using it for things that will directly contribute to your bottom line. One of the first places to consider is investing in your business's digital presence, specifically your website. In today's world, most customers search online before they decide to hire a plumber. If your website is outdated or non-existent, you're missing out on a huge source of potential leads. Investing in a high-quality, user-friendly website can make a massive difference. You can use debt to hire a web designer, invest in local SEO, or set up an online booking system. This kind of investment will help you stand out from the competition, improve your online visibility, and make it easier for customers to book your services, all of which can drive more business your way. Another area where taking on debt can be a good idea is expanding your workforce. If your business is growing, and you're getting more customers than you can handle alone, it may be time to hire another technician. But it's not just about hiring anyone. It's about hiring someone who can handle the demand and complement your skills. For example, let's say you've noticed a consistent increase in plumbing service requests, particularly for commercial projects or high-end residential properties. You could take on debt to hire a technician who specializes in those areas. With this extra help, you'll be able to take on larger, more lucrative projects and keep up with demand. This is an investment that can lead to significant growth, especially if you can charge higher rates for the specialized work. Think of it like this. You're not just hiring someone to fill a spot, you're hiring someone who helps expand your service offering and reach. The new technician can increase your ability to scale, take on bigger projects, and grow your brand's reputation. Investing in tools and equipment is another area where good debt makes sense. Whether it's a new work vehicle, upgraded plumbing tools, or specialized equipment for trenchless pipe repairs, these are the things that can help you complete jobs more efficiently and take on a wider range of projects. For example, if you're considering adding sewer line repair or replacement to your service list, investing in trenchless technology could open the door to high-ticket jobs. These tools and equipment are essential for providing top-notch service. If you can borrow money to purchase them, and they help you take on more projects or work more efficiently, it's an investment that will pay for itself in time. But here's an important rule to follow. The return on investment, ROI, your actual profit after expenses, must be greater than the cost of the debt, including interest. A common mistake is thinking more revenue equals a good investment, but that's not always true. For example, if you borrow at 8% interest and the investment brings in 25% more revenue, but your additional costs eat up most of that income, you might only be left with a 5% profit. That's still less than what you're paying in interest, which means you're losing money, not making it. So when evaluating any opportunity to take on debt, don't just ask, will this make me more money? Ask, will this make me more profit than it costs to borrow? That's the true definition of good debt. Don't overlook the value of training and certifications either. Sometimes it's not just about having more hands on deck, it's about having the right skills. Debt used to pay for training programs or certifications for yourself or your employees can be a solid investment. For example, taking courses on new plumbing technologies, safety practices, or specialized areas like green plumbing or water conservation can set you apart from competitors and allow you to charge premium prices for specialized services. By investing in the right people and the right tools and making sure your ROI is higher than your debt cost, you're creating more opportunities for profitable growth, which means the debt you take on is more likely to pay off. Now, let's talk about bad debt, the kind of borrowing that doesn't add value or help your plumbing business grow. Bad debt can weigh down your finances and hurt your ability to scale. For example, taking on debt to buy things that don't contribute directly to your business, like a new truck, when you already have a perfectly functional one, is bad debt. Sure, a shiny new truck might feel good in the short term, but if it's not increasing your capacity to take on more work or generating more revenue, it's an unnecessary expense that could eat into your profits. Similarly, borrowing money for things like expensive office furniture, high-end technology that isn't essential to your operations, or personal expenses all fall into the category of bad debt. While it might seem like a quick fix or a way to make your business feel more legitimate, it doesn't do much to improve your bottom line. If the debt you're taking on doesn't directly support your ability to bring in more customers or expand your service offerings, then it's likely a bad investment. Another red flag for bad debt is when you borrow money without a clear plan. For example, taking out a loan because you feel like you need more capital but not having a clear strategic plan for how that capital will be used is risky. If you can't tie the debt directly to actions that will lead to growth, whether it's acquiring new customers, increasing your service capacity, or improving operational efficiency, then the debt can quickly become a financial burden. One of the worst things you can do is borrow money on high-interest credit cards or personal loans to cover day-to-day operational expenses. If you're consistently using credit cards to cover bills or expenses without a clear plan for paying it off, it's easy to fall into a cycle of debt that feels impossible to break free from. The interest can quickly build up, and soon enough you're paying more in interest than the value the debt brought to your business. In conclusion, the key to managing debt successfully as a plumbing business owner is to ensure that any money you borrow will directly contribute to the growth and profitability of your business. Good debt is all about investing in tools, people, and strategies that help you serve more clients, work more efficiently, and increase your revenue with profit. Whether it's a new website, hiring a specialized technician, or upgrading your equipment, good debt has the potential to pay for itself many times over, but only if your profit outweighs the borrowing cost. Bad debt, on the other hand, can hold your business back. It's about borrowing money for things that don't add value or create revenue, or borrowing without a clear plan. Always be mindful of the purpose behind any loan or credit you take on, and make sure it aligns with your business goals. Debt doesn't have to be a dirty word. When used wisely, it can be a powerful tool to help your plumbing business grow and thrive. On behalf of the My Shoe Covers team, thank you for exploring this guide. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Check out our other videos where we provide valuable tips to help you grow your plumbing contractor business.